yo, this is Jack and Manuel, and today we're going to be talking about how to get your life together. And if you're in a dark spot, or if you're trying to find light and find a way to make it out, or just find something to have hope in, then listen in, man. There's going to be some useful stuff for you. So the first thing we're going to talk about is to get your life together. I don't know if you're whether you're our age or whether you're old or whether you're, you know what I'm saying, or if you're grown. You have to find out your wants and goals, man. Like, if you don't know what you like, if you don't know what you want, if you don't have a set goal, then you're never gonna be really reaching for anything. All your actions are just kind of be like in the flow, and you don't want to be in that flow, right?
Yeah. You don't have to be whether in a dark place or you can be. You can also just be confused on what you want to do. A lot of people our age, like new college students, or whether you're not in college, you or just have a job, you may not know what you want to do, and that's totally fine because it's hard. Like, you can't just say I want to be a doctor, and not follow up with it. You have to. It all depends on what you like to do, your hobbies. It just depends on how you grew up. Essentially, like your friends, your family. Like, it all depends on what you want to. Right, Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when it comes to making goals, man, you have to make them reasonable. It's good to shoot high. Like, when people say shoot high, that is one of the best things you can do, because you have to imagine yourself in a way better place than you are now. But you also have to make it reasonable, because if it's too hard, you're like, all the actions you do, it's never gonna seem like they're good enough. So it's gonna seem like you can never get there, and you're kind of just like, you're not really doing anything to push yourself. You have to have like small goals, right? Like, if you're starting a business, like me and Manuel, we had a lot of trouble finding motivation to like, just for what to do, because our goal was so high. Our goal was just to get the business off the ground and just to get rich. And it's still not. I mean, we're still in the process. So now we had to set it back, and now we have to make smaller goals, like just do testing, or just something small.
Yeah. So if you're thinking big, good. Everyone dream big, right? That's the motto, or what the saying, right?
Yeah.
But yes, have that dream, but start creating goals that better suit, like Jack was saying. Be smart about it, right?
Yeah.
As you Leroy students would probably know, is SMART goals. Create consistent goals that you are most likely to achieve, not very huge, because then you're not going to have enough time. You're stressed, you're going to start thinking about it too much, and that's not good for you.
Oh yeah.
Right? So it's, how do I say this? Like, for us, how we mentioned, like, we're creating a business, we wanted to go so high that we reached like a block, like a wall, where we were like, wait, we can't get through here. Well, of course we can't get through here, because we haven't done these before steps, these past steps. So the whole point is to create something you want to do, and be smart, right?
Yeah.
Be smart.
Yeah.
I can't stress enough, be smart.
Yeah. So if you're still having trouble really visualizing what we just said, the next step is going to really help you out. Make a plan, really make a plan. So how this looks is how I would do it, and how I've been doing it. You have a big goal, right? Like, I have a big goal. My big goal is to blow up, right? Is to get myself comfortable. That's really all I want. I don't really care about money. I don't care about anything like that. I don't care about big house, big car. The reason I want to have enough money is to make myself comfortable. I don't have to worry about where I'm asleep. I don't have to worry about where I'm, like, if I'm gonna eat, and I don't have to worry about me being a failure, because I have a lot of values. But so anyways, so I have that big goal, and then I have a lot of smaller goals to go with that, right? And so first of all, I want a couple businesses. Okay, well, how do you get a couple businesses? Well, I gotta do some testing. I gotta put the work in, and I gotta do some research. So right now, I have a lot of even smaller goals than that, because to get to that subset. So you have to keep making plans, man. If you're not making a plan, again, you're gonna get caught in the flow. And you're just gonna keep like, just doing the mundane, zoned out actions that you've been doing, like just going to school just randomly for no reason, right? Or just working at fucking Target, making like 13 hours, and there's no disrespect on that, right? It's a very
every job is like special.
Yeah, it has integrity to it, right? Like so you gotta start somewhere, but at the same time, you have to understand that is not your destination. That is not your place. You're not gonna stay there. Don't get too comfortable.
Yeah, so right now it's in the morning. We woke up early.
Oh yeah, right now what time is it? It's 8:51.
Yeah,
I'm not used to that shit.
yeah, it's so especially for this recording. So we got commitments. You know, we got priorities. I have a job. Jack does too. But we're sitting in time to do this. Why? Because we want you guys to receive this very important information. Believe it or not, like it's important. It is.
Oh yeah.
Because especially right, if you're our age, or whether if you're like in the 20s and still not, you know, struggling out there. But if we're here doing this, I believe you can, like, basically if we can do it, you can do it too. I'm pretty sure you've heard this before. We're not special. I mean, I like to believe I'm special, but everyone's special, right?
Everyone's special.
Everyone's special in their own way.
Everyone's
But
special.
it's whether you want it, right? Whether your goal is to get a degree in college or to start a business, whatever it is, you have to want it and dedicate yourself to it, right? Yeah, basically that's.
Yeah. So what's that? Say third step.
Yeah. We have like 5 steps to stay motivated in our plan. So another important thing is every single step we mentioned, every single thing is very important. It's equally. There's nothing more important than other. And finding someone with similar goals. So it could be a boyfriend/girlfriend. It could be your own family, if your friends. What I mean by this, or we mean by this, is you need to surround yourself with people with positive energy, with your similar goals.
Yeah.
If you can't find that,
Oh yeah.
then just surround yourself with good people. It doesn't have to be your own goals, just because it like vibes, you know. If you surround yourself with bad influences, then you're gonna be fucked up
Yeah.
in the long run.
Yeah. Well, so and that's not to say just dump your friends, right? Because I have friends
Yeah.
that per se aren't
Yeah.
good influences, but I like to hang out with them. They're fun. I can take some stress off. I can go to a party with them. I can hang out with them. And they do benefit me in a lot of ways. There's a lot of social and personal ways that they help me out in, and I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't just dump that. But you also have to understand that if you want to be successful in your own, like in your own eyes, right? Because success is perceived in many different ways, and it's very personal,
Yeah.
right? Like my success is different than your success. So if you want to be successful in your eyes, you have to stay on track and understand that they have their view of success too, and that they're trying to get to where they want to go to, right? So you have to. So you can't be doing the same thing as them all the time, right? Like I'm not always going out to parties with them. I'm not always going out with them. I have my own stuff to do. There was a party last night. I didn't go because I understood I had to wake up early for this, right? And I thought this was more important, and I thought this was going to get me to a better place in my life. So you have to understand it's really important to surround yourself with good people,
So,
like me and Manuel have.
Yeah, my current friends, they know me and they know that I'm dedicated for what I'm doing right now. And whenever they go out and they know they're gonna be late, they don't tell me. Why? Because they know I'm already gonna be like, no, you know, I'm busy, or you know, I'm just busy, or I don't go out late. I don't. Why? Because I have my goals. I have whatever I need to do, and like they're still gonna be my friends, but I feel like there's a line, right, where if you cross it, then that's when it goes too far, based on what your goals, right, your objectives.
Yeah.
For me, like I wake up like fairly in the morning, not like at 9, and I go to sleep around 10. That's a good, unless I have homework for college or I'm doing stuff for my business, our business. So you may not see it like they're bad influences. Maybe they're not good. You know, I hope whoever's listening, you have good influences, you have good friends, you find someone, you have a girlfriend, boyfriend, your family supports you, you have someone to talk to, right? If you don't, like, I'm sure there's someone in your life that are willing to talk to you. Like, because if you're hurting, please, or you know, if you're having like a bad day, or you know, life, then go find someone, right?
Yeah.
That sounds easy. I'm sure it's not.
You need a support system. You need somebody that's gonna try to keep you up.
Yeah.
But going on to number 4,
Yeah.
right? You have to stay healthy and take care of your body and your mind, right? And if you really do all these steps, right, and you're really pushing hard to get where you want to be, you're gonna be stressed out. You're gonna have days where you don't feel like it, where you're just like done, burnt out, but you have to keep pushing, man. You have to keep going, and you have to keep your mind and your body right, or else you will just break down, man. Like I personally, I have to meditate every now and then just to clear your mind, because if you don't clear your mind, man, it gets real stressful real fast. And it's important to keep your body and your mind happy and healthy. If you're not in that state, it's gonna lead to a lot of problems with your personal life and with your like work life, with your if you have a girlfriend, with your girlfriend too. Just stay fit, man. If you don't have a gym, if you don't have a home gym, do some push-ups, do some body workouts. You know what I'm saying? Sit-ups, pull-ups, whatever you need to do. Go on a jog. It's a big stress reliever, and it'll really help you out in the long run.
Yeah, Jack said it all. Well, yeah, he said his points are very valid.
It's not really a huge step to touch on, but
Yeah, so
it's pretty self-explanatory.
So when he mentioned that he meditates, I think like it's very good to. I don't meditate, but I've been like it's been in my head, but I just haven't done it because it's not part of my daily routine. But I think it's really good because a lot of people are stressed out. Like I think everyone's stressed out in their own way, but I think meditation is a very good method to stay more calm and stay in control of your life. Right? Many people don't have control of their lives for multiple reasons, but if you want to, achieve your goal or your dream, whichever may be, or whatever may be, like meditate. In my opinion, I feel like I'll start doing it. Today, basically.
It's good. I'm telling you, it's good,
Yeah.
man. Like, just take like 5 minutes. Like, it's not even for long. I just take 5 minutes on my day.
Yeah.
I have a couple apps for it. I'm not even gonna say app. I don't know, like copyright. But I have a couple apps for it, and basically, they tell you what to do, and they just say, just focus on your breath. If you're stressed out about something, just think about your body. Just focus on something else, right? Focus on the sounds, and it really helps.
Yeah. Quick. Something quick. For exercising, like drink water too. Like,
Oh yeah.
Like drink water. I understand that many people eat fast food because it's just fast food, right? You need to eat too. It's an essential. You can't live without food. So if you like eat fast food, at least drink water. So it's our last step, final step, number 5 is keep pushing and keep being consistent. I feel like this is very the most important to me. They're all equally important, but this one ties to the previous piece of information that we gave you guys, because if you stop being consistent, then you lose it. You lose the 4 steps that we gave you guys. You lose all the time and the effort, the sweat if you did sweat, like it'll be gone, right? So I don't think that you'd like that. I wouldn't like that. I don't know if you'd like that, right?
Well, so personally, to help you guys out too, I know you guys wouldn't want to restart where you guys are at. If you do a lot of hard work, right? So say you're trying to get to that 5. You're trying to get 5 miles and what? I don't even know. What's a good time for 5 miles? Like,
5 miles. I don't know.
Like,
I know 2 miles is a good time, but like 10 minutes.
Say you're trying to break a record, right?
Yeah.
You put all this work in to break a record, and you don't really make it. All of a sudden, you take a break and you stay in that break for a minute. Your endurance is not going to keep up with you. It's not going to stay there. You're going to have to restart at some point. And you don't want to do that, because then you're going to get into a point of, okay, this is repetitive. Why am I doing this? I can't get there. No, man, just keep pushing. Stay consistent with it, because whether or not your goal, if you're following what we have told you to do, your goal should be long term. Your main goal should be long term. Now, you should have smaller goals within that you should be working on, but your goal should be long term. So it's gonna be a process. You have to be patient, right? It's gonna take a minute, and it's not good. You're not gonna really see the results right away. It's gonna be kind of like, oh, well, why am I doing this? But if you really have faith in your goal and you really believe in yourself, you just have to keep going, man. You just have to keep pushing. Whether it's working out, whether I said starting a business, whether you're trying to just get off your feet, whether you're trying to show your parents that you're the shit, and you're trying to prove them wrong, or whether you're trying to get a degree, You have to keep going, man.
Yeah.
Just pick something that you like. Really figure out if that's what you want. Because if you're just choosing a goal just to choose it, you know what I'm saying? If you're just trying to get rich just to get rich, if you just really know like material or physical or value behind it like that you want, then you're not gonna really push for it.
Yeah.
You're really not gonna push for it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's really sucks because it's life. I'll call it the life process.
Yeah.
To the way you think about it, because let's say you're doing good, you're on the road to success, right? You're doing what you want, but then your friends are pushing you back, you know. But then that's one of the steps is finding people with similar goals. Do you see how it all ties up together? So it's just a matter of time and consistency, right? You have to. Oh, let me put it this way: you have to love yourself, like the song by Justin Bieber, right? I think the song. Love yourself. Yeah, a couple years ago in 2016. Justin Bieber, right? Love yourself. Like you have to love yourself. Or I don't know. Love yourself, right? If you don't love yourself, then you're gonna be like, you know, just not a worthless piece of crap, but a confused person who is trying to figure out the way. But then again, if you're not trying, if you're just struggling and you're like being whiny about it, then it's something that you're doing wrong, right? Because you can have all the steps, but it's your attitude. Another thing is attitude, right? Like, if you have the wrong attitude, then you're not gonna make it anywhere. In my opinion, the way I see it, right?
Yep. You gotta stay optimistic, man. You gotta really have faith in what you're doing. Don't get cynical about the world. For those, if you don't know what cynical means, don't have a bad mind and don't think that the worst is gonna happen to everything, man. Like, bad things are gonna happen, but it's all about how you recover, man. That's really what I believe. The first shot is good, but I mean, if you hit a first shitty shot, you just gotta move on to the next, and you gotta make it up with a good second shot. That's all you gotta do. You just have to just keep going, keep pushing, and keep recovering. Stay on your feet, keep your head up. Don't fold, man. Don't fold.
That reminds me, this is a Sylvester Stallone movie, the Rocky movie. It's the last movie. It's a motivation speech. You might have heard of it. Just type it in, Rocky motivation speech. Like that, like it's basically saying like life is gonna punch you so many times, but you gotta be willing to take it and get back up.
You're gonna get knocked on your ass.
Yeah.
You're gonna get knocked on your ass. All the most successful people, they have failed so many times. They have seen rejection so many times. They just didn't let it phase them.
Yeah.
And then look where they're at now. I guarantee you, Jeff Bezos did not become a billionaire in what, a couple weeks. He did not become a billionaire in 2, 3, 4 years. It took him a while. It took him a while. It took Steve Jobs a while to come up with a great idea, right?
Yeah.
And then just to execute it.
Execute it.
That's a whole nother playing field. So if you and I'm not saying I'm Steve Jobs. I'm not saying if you want to be Steve Jobs, then aspire to that. But
let me clarify something. We're still in the process. We're doing these 5 steps. So we're 18 years old. We're not like geniuses, you know. We just figure out these steps because this is common sense.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't research, we didn't like look up 15 different article pages to figure this out.
Yeah.
Like, we're not that smart, we're not geniuses, but we have logic on our side, we have common sense. So we'll be working on this also, you know. We have our own goals. We're finding people with similar goals, right? Yep. We're staying healthy. I'm staying healthy. I don't know if you are.
No.
Yeah, you're staying healthy.
But even if you're successful, you could use all of these in your day life. Even if you think you've made it, no, you never really make it, man. I mean, if your goal is a material, you're always going to be pushing for that money. You're always going to be pushing for that jewelry. You're always going to be pushing for those cars. You're always going to be pushing for those houses, man. Yeah. What happens when you get those, man? Right? Is that really success? You have to be comfortable. You have to be in a state. You have to find love. You have to do more with your life. You have to have a sense of value and a sense of purpose. So, but that's really all we're gonna talk about. I don't want to make the video too long.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in. This is Jack and Manny on the Hotspot 3. If you forgot, we do have a startup business coming up called VistaCup. If you want to learn more about it, just click the link below. You'll find our Instagram, our website, and our GoFundMe page. Even a couple of dollars just to support 5,
Anything.
10, even $1. If you're just joking, it will help and go to testing and help us start something great and help a lot of people out, man. Keep a lot
Saving
of people
lives,
safe.
really saving lives.
Keeping
This is
alive
all we're
and
doing it
safe.
for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you again for tuning in. We'll see you soon. This is episode 3 of the Hotspot, and just keep coming back for more content. So thank you guys.
Thank you.